In the top stories, 15 new homes to be handed over in a ceremony this afternoon. Haiti factory workers go on strike to demand pay increase, and Africa vaccine hub concerned about Moderna patent application. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today's Friday, the 18th of February 2022. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, new homeowners of the first set of Petro Casas houses in Mansion Village are expected to receive their keys during a ceremony today at 4 o'clock. The ceremony will feature remarks from Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, the parliamentary representative for the area, and Minister of Human Settlement, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton. Charge d'Affaires ad hoc of the Embassy of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, His Excellency Marco Antonio Guzman Adrian, is expected to bring greetings on behalf of his government. The Petro Casas houses were donated to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis by the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela under the Petro-Carib arrangement. In other news, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis received additional doses of COVID-19 vaccines this week as it forges ahead with the roll-up to roll-out vaccination campaign, which began in February of 2021. On Wednesday's edition of the COVID-19 briefing by the National Emergency Operations Center, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws said that this week the Federation received 18,000 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. This marked the third and final tranche of a donation from the United States government. The total donation from the U.S. was for 35,100 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. Dr. Laws said that a shipment of 3,000 doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is expected today, Friday, February 18. These vaccines were secured through the Caribbean Community or CARICOM Secretariat. Statistics from the Ministry of Health reveal that as of Thursday, February 17, 57,356 COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered. Of that number, 43,608 were administered in St. Kitts, while 13,748 doses were administered in Nevis. 26,256 persons of the population are now fully vaccinated. Health authorities are working to meet the World Health Organization's global target aim to achieve 70% coverage with COVID-19 vaccines in all countries as a global imperative by June of 2022. The Land Management Unit in the Department of Agriculture has completed its 3-day compliance project in District 2, which covers land ranging from Otleys to Deep Bay. The project sought to eliminate and reduce the land issues within the district and saw success in solving conflicts in areas where disputes were prominent. During the field exercises, boundary markings were mounted where necessary, and land officers ensured that farmers were complying with the terms and conditions outlined in the lease agreement. Other work completed included applications for ID card registration and land regularization, drone imagery capturing, data recording, and consultancy. Several farmers expressed their satisfaction with the success of the compliance project and its benefits. The project was a collaborative effort between officers in the Land Management Unit, the Crop and Livestock divisions. Technical assistance was also provided by the Taiwan Technical Mission. We now move to news on the regional scene. Thousands of factory workers have gone on strike in the capital of Haiti to demand better pay. Many of them make clothes for big brands sold overseas, but say they're paid less than $5 a day. Al Jazeera's Teresa Bull reports.
From the factory floor to the streets of the Haitian capital, these workers from an industrial park in Port-au-Prince are demanding a raise to the minimum wage. Batil Joseph says he can barely survive on his income.
We take to the streets to protest and make our voices heard, especially with the international community, because we live in poverty. There is no government that thinks of us.
Many of these people work to make textiles and clothing that get sold at large-scale retailers in the US and other countries. They say they are paid less than $5 a day for 9 hours of work. They're demanding the equivalent of 15. An inflation rate of around 20% in the country is a major concern. Workers say they spent half their salary to pay for transportation just to go to work.
We are launching the movement to demand the government listen to our voices so that it can adjust the minimum wage. We have made some steps and sent letters to them. They have never heard us.
The protest began last week, and on Thursday the police again used tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the demonstration. Factory workers used burning tires to block the roads.
We're protesting peacefully with sticks. The police are abusing us. We do not consider them as police. We consider them as gangs.
Haiti is in the middle of a political and social crisis since the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. Gangs control large sectors of the capital, and violence and kidnappings are widespread. The country is also struggling to recover from a devastating 7.2 earthquake which destroyed the southern tip of the peninsula, something the acting Prime Minister addressed at the Donors Conference on Wednesday.
Haïti n'a pas seulement connu des chocs naturels.